Hi. Well, we have cameras now, which I am so thankful for. You have no idea how anxious I have been about the fact that we didn't have security cameras above the cash register. But now we do. God, it only took me being robbed twice for them to finally get on that. But on the flip side, I can't film out there anymore. But that's fine. I would so rather take this trade-off and potentially be robbed less. I hope word gets around that we have cameras working now and people stop messing with me, because tonight's been all right. Actually, tonight has been really slow and quiet, and I've only really seen regulars in here, people that I feel comfortable with being in the store, It's gotten to the point where I'm so anxious about new people that I don't recognize that when it's someone I do recognize, I relax a little, unpucker my butthole, and feel like, okay, it's someone who is not going to cause trouble, so it's okay. But yeah, last night was crazy. Tonight's okay. Last night I was super duper anxious, and I had a couple really mini panic attacks when people were being a little feisty outside. And sometimes people will park like away from the window where I can't see them, not at any of the gas pumps. And I understand why, and it's probably because they don't want to take up a pump if they're not getting gas or whatever. But when they park away from the window where I can't see them, I get nervous because I don't know what's going on and I can't see them. But they also have a camera out there now too, so holy shit, someone actually caused shenanigans. We actually have some footage to look at and not my terrible descriptions. I've been the most anxious about whenever the cops come and ask me what does the person look like, because in my panic I'm not looking at them. I'm just like the most recent time, I barely got a glimpse of them, because as soon as I realized what was going on, I just dipped. I bounced. I was gone, like a small prey animal. I have the reflex and flight response of a small prey animal. So, unfortunately for the police, I didn't have a good description for them because I was bent over vacuuming. They walked in, I looked up, and I got maybe 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds, a look at them before I bounced. But now, thank God. What else? Oh, that sound is the ice machine. I filled a whole bunch of bags of ice tonight. They're really heavy. They're 10 pounds each. So I filled like 100 pounds worth of ice tonight. It was a lot of work. And the ice machine was almost empty by the time I was done with it. But it's refilling now. You can hear. Whew, it's loud. Oh, and I actually had a regular customer come in and tell me that he likes to cook. He's going to bring food. And it's a person that I trust because I've seen him tons of times and he doesn't give me any weird, bad vibes at all. This is what I was seeing, where I'm like, I don't trust people that I have never met and never seen before. But when someone has established themselves as being a safe person, I'm like, hell yeah, you're my best friend. So this customer comes in and he was like, I offered some food to your coworker, and he was kind of sketched out about it. And I was like, yeah, he's nervous because I got robbed twice. Like, we've also had some teenagers come in and steal alcohol and run off, but that's a little bit different from what happened to me because nobody directly confronted him. They just grabbed stuff and ran. And he ran after them and chased them until they dropped it, which is really funny to me. That's not something that I personally would do, but it was during the day and there were 2 people in the store, so he was able to do that. Plus, he's limber and can run. He's much younger than me. If I could guess, probably 23. I am much older than 23. Oh, I have this one I call him a kid because he's 21. 21-year-olds to me are kids because I am literally old enough to be his mother. He keeps coming in, buying a bunch of alcohol and then flirting with me and asking like, hey babe, what you doing after work? And I'm just like, honey, I'm old enough to be your mother. Stop. I don't need this. I don't know if I should be flattered. I'm a little bit flattered because but also annoyed. Not something I would ever pursue. No thank you. Even if I didn't already have a boyfriend, I much prefer people my own age. Well, I think that's all the update that I have for tonight. I got a lot of stuff done, and I think I'm done with my closing chores early. I even mopped twice because the mop water was super gross. So I was like, I better go over this again. But yeah, it looks way better now. It looks good. I'm happy. Tonight was a good night. Thanks for watching. Have a good